They're the rarest of the rare. They are put together as a design type of United States coinage from the gold dollar up to the $20 gold piece. Some of these, there are a few hundred pieces known to have been struck. A few of them, such as the 1880 coiled hair $4, there's only less than a dozen known. So even within that range, they range from being very rare to extremely rare or almost unique in that case. And their prices vary from anywhere from $25,000 on the low end up to potentially $1.5 million for that 1880 $4 coin. The 1884 coiled hair stela is one of the so-called white whales of the coin collecting world. They're so rare, they come onto the market maybe once or twice at most every decade. Out of all these $4 coins, the $4 was a coinage type that was never made into regular circulation. And that particular coin, there's only 10 or 12 known, and most of these are in institutions or private collections. So it is not only a beautiful design with a representation of liberty and this coiled hair design, but in and of itself, the coin is magnificent in terms of condition. It's the finest known example graded, and it is a proof gold coin. Gold is always the best metal for coins to be struck in. Trying to produce the $4 coins had 6 grams of pure gold in them. And they're supposed to match the coinage of France, Belgium, and Switzerland, which are countries of the so-called Latin Monetary Union. The 20 franc coin was the dominant currency for global commerce at the time. Now, if you think about it today, everything's done electronically. Everything is done, without actual coinage. We're not on a gold standard anywhere. But at the time, if you could have different countries trading the same type of coin with the exact same weight, it made interstate and inter-country commerce much easier. So they really thought the US wanted to actually increase the amount of trade with some of those European countries. But at the end of the day, there was just not enough public support for it, and it became a political issue, so it was basically a scrap heap of history, which also is what makes it so rare today. I've never handled a collection like this. I've handled many collections of both Greek and Roman, important US coins, but I've never handled a collection that's worth potentially upwards of $6 to $8 million total with only 27 lots. That's an average lot value of almost $300,000 per coin. And that may not be a Monet painting, but in my world, that's pretty amazing. And it's been a privilege to handle them. And they are gorgeous, not just because they're gold, perfectly struck, but the designs are really incredible. And it really is about the history of our American commerce and a history of how our country became really powerful. When you look at the coins, that really does tell the story. They are miniature works of art.